I've been talking a lot about the little time that we have at home to nurture our children and how society needs to start valuing nurturing and emotional intelligence just as much as they value going to work with cognitive intelligence and drive and strength. The thing is, why this is so important is that children's brains are developing at a rapid pace. It's going from faster to slower as they get older. So in the first year of life, it's 1/3 of the brain is developed. In the womb, 1/3 was already developed. And then it's faster to slower from the child being 1 until 18, maybe 22, and it goes from faster to slower. So all that time that you spend nurturing your child at home is developing the brain when they are very young, and it's developing very fast. If we do not have time at home, and if we do not value nurturing and emotional intelligence and nurturing that brain development, the child has less of a chance to develop the final stages. So they don't have that base to develop the final stages, which is the development of the frontal cortex, which is this part, the front of your brain. And what the frontal cortex does is it reasons, right? So instead of, if a child has a grievance at school or at work or whatever, and they're a teen or their early 20s, instead of responding immediately with violence, they'll actually reason and think, is this really worth it? So you can imagine that if we have been spending so much less time at home and we just don't have the time at home because of the way society is set up and because of what society values right now, and we're unable to create that great base for our children, then you can imagine that it's one of the reasons that we're seeing so much violence and mass shootings in the United States, because these children do not have an adequate ability to reason, right?